Hello guys. Welcome to another video. This is my team selection for Gameweek 20. But before that, let me review my Gameweek 19. It's a red arrow for me, but it's not that big. Kepa got 3 points in the double Gameweek and he played terribly. Chelsea has been extremely disappointing. Both Trippier and White got clean sheets and bonus points, so they did well for me. Cucurella was a bad decision by me. I should have gone for Shaw. Not only did Chelsea play terribly, he didn't start. Cancelo was subbed at halftime and only got 1 point, so good thing I benched him. Both Saka and Martinelli didn't return, but I didn't expect much against Newcastle. I have no plans to get rid of either of them. Trossard didn't play against Everton and he just hasn't worked out for me, so we'll see how it goes. Almiron came in for Trossard and he also didn't return. My midfield was lacking this game week, but the defense and attack covered for them. The only midfielder who returned was Rashford. He has become nearly essential now. The move I was considering for last week was Nunez to Mitrovic. I decided against that because I thought it would be nice to have 2 free transfers for Game Week 20. Mitrovic getting booked in the first game worked out nicely for me, but he still got more points than Nunez. I think Nunez is the most annoying FPL asset to own. He also dropped in price. Haaland didn't return, so the Mitrovic captainers can breathe a sigh of relief. Man City looked poor against Chelsea and I was hoping for a Haaland return, so I left disappointed. It all turned out fine because the man of the moment, Harry Kane, got 3 returns. That is his 19th return in 18 games. And he has a double in Game Week 20. I wonder why everybody forgot about him and went for either Salah or De Bruyne. Moving on to the team selection for Game Week 20. First up, we have Kepa. I plan to get rid of him for Ederson. Ederson is the only way to get into City's defense without a minute's risk. Chelsea don't look like they are going to keep a clean sheet anytime soon. I hope Ederson can keep at least 1 clean sheet in the double. Trippier has Fulham at home and Fulham has been surprisingly good this season. I think Trippier starts every game for me no matter the fixture. He has given me a valid reason to think that. Cucurella was such a mistake. I plan to get rid of him for Botman as the Newcastle defense is very solid. And Cucurella has become a minute's risk too. I am also getting rid of Cancelo for Shaw, who got a 15-pointer and has a double coming up. In midfield, once again, there is the Arsenal boys who didn't return last game week and they have another difficult fixture. But once again, Arsenal is the best team in the Premier League right now and these two are the main men alongside Odegaard. So fixtures kind of go out of the table when you are in the best team. Regardless, Spurs has not been that solid in defense, so I do think they will return. Almiron has been frustrating for me. Before the restart, I didn't own him and he was returning like every week. After the restart, the 1 week I benched him, he returned. He has Fulham at home, so a return is expected. Rashford has become essential at this point. He has a double game week and this is the best time to have him as he has scored in 8 consecutive home games. He also took a pen in the FA Cup, but that looked like a one-off thing. Although, one of the games is City at home, it should be fine as he has been in terrific form. I can also see him getting a major haul against Crystal Palace. Finally in attack, there is Kane. I wonder how many people will get him in this week after his 3 returns. He also has a double this week. Although, it is a difficult double, Kane can score against anybody. He looks to me like the best premium after Haaland. I am considering captaining him, but there is also Haaland. Haaland also has a double and even though City don't look that good, it's still Haaland. Like I can see most people captaining him even if he had a single, so him having a double makes him a no-brainer, doesn't it? I am not sure who of the two I will end up captaining, but there is no wrong decision. With regards to triple captaincy, I will use it Game Week 23. All Nunez owners are thinking one thing, which is save it for the Prem. He scored against Wolves in the FA Cup but cannot not miss in the Prem. I might sell him just because he makes my blood boil, but there is no striker who looks like a good option. Mitrovic, Wilson and Martial have difficult fixtures coming up. So, the only option I have left is sell Nunez for a 4 million forward and get De Bruyne. I am probably going to take a -12 hit and just hope for the best. My consistent green arrows are gone, so I am looking forward to this week.